Hey guys, so I wanted to go over this capitulation theory that I was talking about earlier. I went ahead and I marked all of the red volume bars that I noticed that were sticking out or that were more significant than the others in case you can't see them in your video. I'm not sure if you're watching on a small screen or not, but basically, the way I do my analysis when it comes to capitulation is I'm looking for a red volume bar that is twice the size of a previous red volume bar. And like I mentioned, I went ahead and marked these, but let's just go over them so you guys have a better understanding of why they're significant and what the price action looks like afterwards. So in this first one, we get this big red volume bar. And what does Bitcoin do? It consolidates and builds this bull flag. And this is the beginning of the bull run. So we're going on this upwards momentum, and so these patterns are building out bullish patterns rather than bearish ones. And we'll see what the bearish ones look like after later. But here we built this bull flag, we went up, we get another capitulation candle. Technically it's this one here that is capitulation because it's twice the size of this red volume bar, but Bitcoin shot right back up. It had a really long wick here, and then we get this other this other huge red volume bar. But what does it do? It builds this inverse head and shoulders and then takes off. The next significant red volume bar is the big crash of May, and most people would say this is a true capitulation candle because it's the tallest, but really you can do an analysis or a good analysis or get a good idea of price action just by looking at if it's doubled in size. Since this one was so big, almost as big as this one, we consolidated for quite a bit here, just like this one, but this one we consolidated for even longer. But what did Bitcoin do? It built this descending wedge, this descending channel, which is bullish, and it shot right back up. Then you come here and you see these red volume bars, but they're much smaller, but you'll notice we still get this candlestick here that is really, really big. And I didn't think about this back then. My charting skills were definitely not where they are today, but that would have been a pretty good indicator that we were still going to continue the bull run since they were twice the size of the previous volume bar, but there wasn't much selling volume. And so Bitcoin went in this descending channel and then shot right up. So let's, fast forward to yesterday. We get this capitulation candle. Here we had another one, and we built this bear flag, which is a bearish pattern. That's why we dropped down yesterday. It was pretty obvious to a lot of people on Twitter and in crypto, but the bullish moon boys just had to make it into something it wasn't. But anyway, so yesterday we get a capitulation candle. What do I expect it to do? I expect it to consolidate just as it has in the past, and build shape. Now, do I think the bottom is in? No, I definitely don't. And the reason is because of well, aside from the economy, I do want to show you guys this trend line because I don't think I've posted it yet, but you'll notice that this trend line here dates back all the way from the beginning of the bull run. We touch it so many times, but the most significant ones we have here, one touch, two, it also touches this little top here, and then three, we touch it for a third time. Um, And like I said, after every capitulation volume bar that we see, we consolidate. Now, what the bulls would want to see is a bullish consolidating pattern start to form, either an inverse head and shoulder or a descending channel. And this is why I don't think the bottom is in, even though we are here at support. I mean, obviously everybody knows this support, but what I expect it to do, or the reason why I don't think the bottom is in, is because I believe we will touch this trend line for a fourth time. When, I don't know. How long this will consolidate for, I don't know. But if I had to guess, I would say that we're probably going to consolidate here for at least a week, because if you look back, we consolidate for usually a minimum of a week. It's always been more than that. It's usually at least 10 days, but so we'll be looking for a pattern here. We'll be looking for a bullish pattern here, because we don't want Bitcoin to be so boring so that we can make some money. But um, this could essentially build another bearish pattern, build a bull flag. And I know so many of you guys would love to see this just take off from here, but that wouldn't be good for crypto. You do want it to build a bullish pattern, and it taking off here would actually look quite bearish, to be honest. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. We can see here, I mean, I definitely don't think that if we bounce off this trend line, we're going to go to new all-time highs or anything, but because we are headed into a recession. But right here, this area, this will play a very significant role in what happens next. And we just have to take it day by day and see what happens. But yeah.